What's going on, Postcard Marketing Pros? Today, we're looking at Easy Home Smart Gardening's Postcard. They do some really, really cool stuff, and I think you're going to really like this one. Now, today's Postcard Marketing video is sponsored by Sony headphones, the only headphones trusted by Postcard Marketing Pros everywhere. No one pays me for this. I just have fun. All right, let's dive in. All right, you should look very carefully at this postcard because you'll miss it if you don't pay attention, and this is a critical flaw of theirs. Your personalized garden blueprint drawn by our architects, we crafted this from Google Maps and used it to give you an accurate quote. So all the fanciness is lost because nothing about this postcard really screams, this is your house. We've done some analysis on your house, at least on this side. So I think if they're going to sketch this out, they need to make this image way bigger and the headline, finally a better gardening service. No, that's not the headline. The headline should be something like, if you have an exact quote, you should just say, pay only X amount per month guaranteed, and then say, we know this because we've looked at your property from space, we can guarantee you this price, right? Then it's like, oh wow, like that's really cool. But this is, online communications, weekly reports. Do people need a weekly gardening report? Expert guidance. We're changing the way gardening is done. No, this is just terrible messaging. No one cares about. Boy, I got some shrubs that are growing. I need to change the way gardening is done. No, I have a problem. I need the problem fixed. I don't need a brand new evolutionary solution to my gardening problems. No, they just should say, like, have a beautiful backyard in seconds, and we'll make you have a beautiful backyard. So the headline might read something like, save up to, or, pay only $99 a month for 4 times a week based on your address or something. So it should use all the personalization that they have fired off here in this custom architect thing to draw people's attention, to get their interest and say, we've looked at your home from space. Are you paying more than $212 a month for gardening? You're paying too much based on what we know. So that's like really eye-catching, right? So there's also, notice, what do we talk about all the time? There's no offer here. You need to have a clear offer. What next? So let's say I don't even flip this postcard over. I don't know a website, I don't have a phone number, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, right? You need to have a clear offer, and I'm not going to take action. It's really hard to go from a physical postcard to online. You have to really, really hammer that point in. Why should I act now? So overall, that they have this like really cool hack, but they didn't focus on the hack at all. They didn't talk about why they have your house, and they just could have done so much better. Let's look at the back. Okay. Hassle-free. Do people have a hassle, or is this a problem that you invented? So I've never heard anyone, oh boy, my gardening is like really a hassle to hire someone. No, I don't think that's a challenge. Menlo Park loves Easy Home. Okay, some personalization, nice. 54 happy Easy Home customers in Menlo Park. This is good, and that might be a location map, which we do, but I think that's not the headline is boring. You should say 54 homes in Menlo Park trust us. And ideally, you'd have a quote, right? Because social proof works really well when they know it comes from a person. So it should say, Jessica on Mulberry Lane in Menlo Park, trust us. That would be killer. So this Panos in Menlo Park, perfect, right? But put his street name, city, and zip here so I know it's a real review. And also, I absolutely love the service and would never use anybody else. That's a boring testimonial, right? Before Easy Garden, I had a gardener that charged me 5 times as much and did half the job. That's a quote. Your personalized quote from our garden maintenance service, 82 weekly hour service, $104 bi-weekly service. I hate the word bi-weekly because it's not clear what it means. Does that mean twice a week or once every 2 weeks? Like it's a terrible word. Okay, weekly service 84. So this is nice, right? And I like that they have a full quote online with an actual personalized URL, but they should have way played this up and say, Jordan, are you paying more than X a month for gardening? And there's also why should I act? Right? Why should I get off my butt and act? So I think it needs to say, usually we would charge you this, but slash, it's this now. Or your first 3 gardening things are included with a subscription up to 10 months or something. You can get a little clever with this so that you don't really lose any money, and it's like an easier ask for the customer, but no one's gonna get off their butt unless you tell them to do so. So I think overall the offer is like pretty weak here. They do a lot of really cool stuff and they trip over themselves to make it bad. Because they don't have the offer, the headlines don't mention all the personalization they've done. They kind of bury that illustration when they should make it front and center. So overall, a lot of the great pieces of postcard design are here, but they're just in the wrong order, in the wrong size, without any offer. So overall, this is kind of a C- postcard that really wouldn't have too much of a challenge becoming a B+ postcard. Congratulate yourself for learning a little bit more about postcard design and postcard marketing.